Welcome to The Wealthiest, where you will learn the ins and out of the world's elite, how they live and how they spend their accumulated wealth. Let's get started. In today's video, we'll discuss the top 10 Secret Service facts you didn't know or the top 10 Secret Service facts they don't want you to know. The Department of Homeland Security's United States Secret Service is a law enforcement organization tasked with conducting criminal investigations and defending American political officials, their families, and foreign heads of state or government. The Secret Service was established in 1865 to combat the then common counterfeiting of U.S. cash, and up until 2003, it was a division of the Department of the Treasury. The Secret Service was founded by Abraham Lincoln the day he died at the hands of John Wilkes Booth. Here's the line. The Secret Service's duty is to protect presidents from harm's way, which is a very demanding job that involves driving highly protected cars and carrying around bags of the president's blood. Number 10. Escorts. It's no secret that Secret Service agents follow the president everywhere they go. Even when he or she is being transported, a presidential limousine is escorted by a group of vehicles, one of which is a covert black van carrying the counter-assault team, also known as the CAT. You wouldn't want to get in their way because if the president is ever attacked, the agents will get them protection. If you ever wanted to join the counter-assault force, best of luck. Only 10 people are selected, and those people have to endure a very strict registration process. So just know that when the president is being transferred around, he's got a team of people with him that could kill you with these things while the CAT is released and ends up going and deals with the danger. They also have a counter-sniper unit that is fully accountable for scanning the area for any possible threats. Number 9. The Beast. The presidential vehicle known as the Beast, used to transport the president, is so dubbed for an astounding reason. It weighs more than 22,000 pounds, is 8 inches thick, and has 5-inch thick bulletproof glass. It has the strength to dissuade high-caliber gunfire or explosive devices. Additionally, their tires are designed specifically to reduce the possibility of a flat. In addition, it has some outstanding tools like extinguishers, oxygen tanks, tear gas canisters, and weapons like shotguns and grenade launchers. Finally, the president's travel route is always pre-planned out so that they every time know where the nearest hospitals are. It is also rumored that it can protect the president from a chemical attack. Number 8. Intense training. It takes a lot of work to join the Secret Service. They undergo tough training, and it seems like they have to take a lot of courses every 8 weeks to ensure they are still qualified. This involves examinations of the body, mind, and intellect. It is also rumored that as of their early training were shooting them with plastic bullets, which, whether they were plastic or not, left a painful sting. Number 7. Tracking techniques. The FBI and Secret Service have collaborated to establish an ink library that has samples of every ink ever made. If you are planning to write a threat letter to the president, you might want to reconsider, since they can find you using only your writing and a pen. They have more than 1,500 samples, and they use them to help agents determine whether documents were forged. Therefore, if you really wish to write a letter, you might travel the world and buy a pen from some distant country, even though in the end it's likely not worth it. This technology dates back to the 1920s. They can reduce it to what brand of pen you used, what country you purchased the pen from, and where in the nation it was sold. Number 6. Polygraph program. If they give you in for questioning, there's no way you're getting out that easily, because they will question you for a long time and manipulate your words so that ultimately the truth will come out. Don't even try to outthink them, because the Secret Service has one of the most highly rated polygraph programs in the entire world. It's also one of the longest and most complex and most substantial tests. The people who run the tests are experts in the psychology of deceit. Number 5. Mount Weather. Since it is one of America's best withheld information, there isn't much to say about Mount Weather because we really don't know much about it. However, Mount Weather is an emergency operations center with an underground bunker where they can retain all government officials in case of a disaster. They also have their own police and fire department and regulations for this place. All we know is that the government and the president will be sheltering there in the event of another world war or the end of the planet. Number 4. Travel essentials. Wherever they are moved, Secret Service guys will carry these 8 items with them. Now pause this video right now and tell me to know in the comments below what you think these items will be. No cheating is allowed, so hit pause when you're prepared. It's said that a Secret Service agent always gets to carry a MDI CPR micro shield, because that's what you put over anyone if you have to consider giving them mouth-to-mouth. They also have a torch and, ideally, a multi-tool with additional batteries, since you never know when you might need to pick a lock or anything. However, I'm just speculating. They also, believe it or not, carry hand disinfection wipes. Well, before COVID, they carried around a notebook and structural pencils. I assume the Notes app on their phone won't work for them, and using mechanical pencils is intelligent because lead pencils can break easily, requiring you to carry a damn sharpener. However, it's best to avoid using old-school pencils with those tiny pieces because if you lost one, the entire pencil wouldn't function. Last but just not least, they bring breath mints. I know it shocked me too. Are they like highly toxic breath mints, or maybe they're like injected with truth serum? But they're just regular mints for bad breath. They said these are important for interrogations because if you use them, you won't smell bad. Let me know if you guys understand what I'm talking about or if am I just that old. They also carry a portable charger with them. Number 3, pressure pads. Okay, this one is a little extreme, but it is their responsibility to keep the president safe, so I can see why they came up with it. In order to maintain the president's privacy while still knowing everything he is doing, the Secret Service agents remain outside of the Oval Office, but inside, weight-sensitive pressure pads have been equipped under the carpet. There are 3 secret sections in the Oval Office, one of which opens up into the main corridor of the West Wing, another one expands to the President's Secretary's office, and the third one is beneath the President's desk. I always wanted secret passages in my home because it is so cool and it helps to know precisely where the president is at all times. Number 2, President's Foods. There's a rumor that the president has a food taster. You know, someone who samples some of his food even before the president gets it just in case it's poison. But it turns out that this is untrue because the Secret Service is very possessive over the president's food. Only White House serving staff who have approval can have access to his food, and while they are preparing it, they are closely monitored by certain Secret Service members. The president may still purchase food even though a personal chef travels with him on extended journeys. For example, if they merely want a McDonald's burger, they can order it from a neighboring location so that the business doesn't know who the meal is for and it will be less likely to be tampered with. Number 1, blood bags. The personnel of the Secret Service who are dearest to the president are trained, and believe it or not, they travel with bags of the president's blood. Blood is kept in the rear of the president's car in case he requires an emergency blood transfusion as part of the 10-minute medicine procedure to keep the president living until they can receive adequate medical assistance. Okay, people, that's it for today's video. Let me know which of these things most surprised you in the comments section below. And as usual, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more fantastic videos and give this video a big thumbs up.